Hello students, and this is the directions for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in Natural Resources. Besides doing your daily works, what you're going to have to do is make sure to show this video that you got 100% on it before you can move on. If you don't do that, I hope the substitute does not let you do anything and has you sit there until you realize that the directions are needed. So to start us off, these are your 4 objectives. First, you're going to create a manipulative wildlife management situation, build some wren houses, identify key points of wrens, and place the wren's house near the garden. Our manipulative management does something to a population that we've already talked about where we're trying to influence numbers. For instance, they incubated the eggs of the turtles and then released them in Oregon. We have hunting seasons. We increase CRP lands so that there are more grasses for the pheasants to live in. It doesn't matter for sure what method it is. It just has to be a method where we're trying to influence our numbers through altering food supply, habitat diversity, and predators. What we're going to do is manipulate the system utilizing bird houses. So you're going to be building a wren house. With this wren house, out in the shop, there are supplies on a cart. The boards are already pre-cut. They're supposed to be kind of sloppy in the range that there's air that's going to be able to get in and out of them, so they're not perfectly square. You have 16 screws to build it, 1 drill and 1 hammer drill to share amongst the class. If you are not doing the birdhouse building, you will be doing the researching. Safety, you need to wear goggles. Hopefully the substitute enforces this, or you enforce it so that you don't get stuff in your own eyes. That's who should police yourselves. But some of you guys don't listen to directions, and that's unfortunate, for safety should come first. With that being said, one of the main things that we're going to hit is that you have to pre-drill the holes. If you do not pre-drill the holes, the boards will split. So pre-drilling is where you use the drill to make a pilot hole. The pilot hole goes through the boards, and then you drill in the screw afterwards. Here are the generic directions. However, I have an example that's already done out on the cart, and that's more of what I'd like you to do. So please, this I did not do over here where we can open it and shut it. I didn't do that part. If we need to open it, we'll open it in the fall with the screws. What I want you to do is, excuse me, follow the directions by looking at the cart and the example that we gave. There should only be 16 screws to use, and they are pre-cut, but you will have to pre-drill the holes. Please follow where the screws are placed on the example so that you know where to place them on yours. You will have to do some guesstimation on how high this is going, and then that will cause your slope to be a little different also. That's building your wren house. Identifying the key points of the wrens. The next part of the project is you need to place the key points on the bottom of the birdhouse. The example has a paper taped to it. The information that needs to be included on for the wren house is the identification of the bird, habitat, and food requirements. I've placed this Google Slides on the website. If you click on that, it pops up here to this particular site, and this site gives you pretty cool facts about habitat, food, nesting, and behavior, and conservation facts, and then it also gives you a little information of where the regional of where this bird is found. The other thing you need to do is figure out the breeding season, nesting facts, and nest placement. If you click on that one, it takes you to information dealing with specifically Nebraska and where we are nesting. It also gives you an idea of where to place it. Our facing, entrance hole, depth, and then width. So I already made the depth and width. The entrance hole one there, you might not get to that, but if it is, it's on the, it's a different type of drill that you're going to bore out. It gives you some helpful hints on where to space them, and then you are going to end up finishing with placing the wren house near the garden. You actually aren't going to place it. Instead, you're going to utilize this website, which is also linked on there. If you click the Apply Knowledge from above, you're going to register your name, and then choosing this, you'll register this account using the school email, And then you will end up popping up to this place where you'll add a new nest site. On the new nest site, it's just like following directions on where you are going to be placing it. You'll zoom in to the garden. We actually won't place it today or this week. We'll place it when I get back because we have some interesting items that you need to get to. And if you keep on zooming in, I was darn close, just kind of throwing it in the middle. But you're going to end up placing it, if you keep zooming in, at the school. And we're going to place them around the garden area. So you'll figure out where exactly you want to place them based on your own investigations. And you'll figure out where to place them if you're going to place it over here. What I want is to manipulate it so that my wrens will eat the insects that grow on the fall crops and spring crops. So we're placing it with the goal of that here is where they're going to eat. So please place it somewhere based on the information that you have found by reading. All of those items then lead us to your 4 objectives. Good luck, and please ask the substitute questions if you have them.